So this bit of news just came to my phone like a couple minutes ago, and the date is September 5th, 2020. If you don't know who this man's name is, this is John Pierce, and he was the lead attorney for Kyle Rottenhouse. Key word in the statement I just made is was, as in past tense, which means something has occurred in which he is no longer attached to the case. Why? Because some legal issues, financial wise, from his past have been unearthed. Let me read this article coming from the Daily Beast. It says, John Pierce, the lead attorney for accused Kenosha killer Kyle Rottenhouse, has resigned from the hashtag Fight Back Foundation a day after the Daily Beast reported that some of the funds were going to Pierce's own law firm, which he's dug into millions of dollars in debt. I want to see the people who are on this team Kyle Rottenhouse team crew. I wonder what they got to say about this. Pierce said he would resign in order to focus on defending Rottenhouse and to avoid money conflicts that involve the lawyer's questionable financial past. The foundation is soliciting donations to cover Rottenhouse legal fees and has raised more than $700,000 with an overall goal to bring lawsuits to stop the left's lies. Attorney Lynn Wood, who is now the foundation's controlling member, said he wasn't worried about Pierce's money problems. If everybody who needed a lawyer was forced to hire a pristine firm, nobody would ever be able to hire a lawyer. In other words, we're going to simply overlook what this guy did as illegal and just continue to go on about our day and help this brat who did something illegal, like coming across state lines underage with that type of weapon and shooting 3 people, killing 2. Like I said, even despite the fact that this guy right here did something illegal, as far as taking the funds the funds that was supposed to be for Kyle Rottenhouse and putting it into his own firm because they're in debt, they're going to let him to skate on by. Why? Because of who he's representing. That's pretty much all it boils down to. I tell you, their code is a strong one, but it's a thick and wicked one as well. They going to always, at the end of the day, look out for their own, despite the fact. Now, I'm willing to bet if that Michael Renault, the one who shot that pro 45 right wing nut up in Washington, if he needed representation and his attorney did the same thing, he would have been more than just resigned from the legalities of his client. They would have found a way to bring him up on charges. Nowhere in this article did it say that this man was going to be brought up on any charges, despite at the end of the day he was stealing money. But when you think about their history and the stuff that they have been known to do in the past, as far as taking whole nations, are we really surprised that he took a few thousand, hundred thousands, maybe even millions of dollars? That's a drop in the bucket. Hell, billions is a drop in the bucket compared to the stuff that their ancestors have done. And as far as I'm concerned, their descendants are in a way still doing.